And this is Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. No, it isn't. Why is it always that one? It's not that one. It's a division. I will do Rainbow Six Siege pretty soon, though. I want to keep on this division spiel. There's more to talk about as far as mechanics and whatnot. Let's get through the timestamp real quick. P2H live, 10 p.m. Eastern on Twitch, January 5th, 2019. Official time is 10:02 p.m. on the East Coast. Now 10:03. Timestamp's going to be important today because we are going to be jumping into the Dark Zone tonight. It's going to get a little rambunctious, probably. Inevitably. So let's jump right to it. Yesterday, as we have been doing back-to-back streams, so far as days of the week, we spent some time on Alpha Bridge. Focusing on enhancing one of the more useless aspects of it, the regenerative properties. People don't like the health regen on Alpha Bridge. They think they poo-poo it, right? Because a lot of times you got to be out of combat. It's like 5 seconds out of combat it procs. There is a holster in the game that cuts that time in half. But you gotta be in cover. And you know how much I love cover mechanics. So, I decided to make an Alpha Bridge build and kind of fiddle with it a little bit, mess with it. And that was what we did yesterday. We messed around, we did some research, we figured out how it affected health regen. We found it on the character sheet. It's actually down here in survivability. You can actually see health regeneration. We found out that it's actually only stamina that affects it, for one. Skill power doesn't affect it. And two, as stamina rises, it's actually fractional. There's a fraction that affects this. It's about 5,000 stamina, where it takes 10 seconds to fully heal your max health. And then beyond that point, it takes more than 10 seconds to fully heal. So it gets worse and worse. It degrades. So it's an interesting mechanic. And we'll speak on it more later, but I wanted to work on something else, and I think it was at the request of a random burglar. I believe the last thing we had talked about working on was a Banshee. So we were going to talk about Banshee mechanics. Banshee is an interesting gear set in itself. I don't think people give it credit for what it can do. They really focus on very specific parts of it. And I understand why. I mean, admittedly, the damage on it is pretty bonkers after you get knocked to the ground, right? But I don't think there's enough... You gotta shine more light on the other aspects of this gear set. There's definitely more going on to this, Banshee, than just a high damage cap, right? I think we can discuss a little bit of that here today. Sip a little bit of coffee. Get the gears grinding. go. So, I already have this one here. This is a tankier, nimble setup. This holster here is nimble. Just a heads up, I don't really recommend that you mess with holsters because you lose a lot of stats, especially for the Dark Zone. If you're going to play Skirmish, it's fine, but for the Dark Zone, you take 3 hits to stats. You're at a disadvantage, so I don't really recommend messing with your holster. You can switch out any one of these, and you'd be fine. You'd only take, you know, minimal damage to your stats. But when you multiply it by 3, you're asking for trouble. You know, it's fine. You see, we're topping out here at 1401, whereas the cap here is 1272. Essentially 130 points roundabout for each stat. So 390 points of damage. Essentially 400 points just on the holster. That's rough. Anywho, that's why I don't recommend holster switches. Even the Bliss holster, the exotic Bliss holster for pistols, it's tough. It's a tough sell for me. Alright. So let's jump into it. Let's talk about some very specific Banshee mechanics just from what it tells you in the text, right? So, right away, DZ looted funds, DZ mechanics in the 4th, damage out of cover. We're talking, this is a DZ specific set, usually, right? I know a lot of people will load it up to the 3rd slot and take it into Skirmish. They'll usually combine it with like a ninja bike backpack, put it like a Banshee or whatever else. They'll just utilize that big damage up front on the 3rd slot. This is a nice early bonus to damage. A lot of people enjoy that. I feel like there's something to be said about the damage reduction that rogues should be enjoying right here. I don't think they value this enough, which is why I was making a stamina build at the time. This is huge. There's an aspect of this build when you're rogue that is reminiscent of Lone Star. It actually makes this build much tankier in some ways, because you can ignore ammo on the backpack. You don't have to have the ammo rule. You can take up something like burn resist, because when you're rogue, you completely refill ammo every 30 seconds. So you can take up something like burn resist or bleed resist. Whatever sort of roll you can get here, whatever resistance you want, pick it up. I don't know if there is bleed resist in the backpack, but I know there's burn. And people have been using fire turrets lately amongst their taser turrets to crowd control. See if that's available, because that would be a sweet pickup. Yeah, there's bleed resist right there. That's a perfect pickup. Get those predators off your back, huh? And pick up some bleed resist on your backpack. Haha. But that's I would highly recommend that for any sort of Banshee set that reaches the level 4 talent, because this is free ammo in the Dark Zone. Easy. And if you're playing Skirmish, you're probably, you know, never going to run out of ammo anyways. And of course, everyone already knows about the 10% against rogues, 20% when you die against them, because this is primarily why they run this build. But I just want to remind everyone of the other half of this equation. This is huge when you're rogue. I feel like it's an underutilized aspect of it. Let me move over here before I catch a music copyright. Let's continue down. One of the sad parts about this gear set is right here, the set 5. This sucks. 5% out of cover. This is usually why people only run either 3 or 2 pieces, and then they use a ninja bike, and then combine it with some other stuff, because this set 5 damage out of cover, no, this is terrible. You could do so much better anywhere else. So you'll oftentimes see Banshee, Firecrest with Banshee. Like this, it's always Banshee being a support role to any other gear set. But I feel like if you want to go the distance and you want to play in the dark zone and you want to be an asset to your team, you could go all the way, right? Because actually that 6-piece is an on-kill. This is another gear set that becomes an on-kill gear set. While Rogue, the time to clear manhunt statuses is decreased by 5% for every group member within 15 meters. Alright, so you squad up, you roll together, that's pretty good. All Rogue status actions that result in a rank up are doubled, and that's for you. Alright, so when you kill someone, doubled. That's 2 ranks. When you cut a rope, doubled. That's you. So you want to be... Essentially what this is telling you is you want to be a stamina monster. You want to be the one getting the kills. Health on kill. You are now an on-kill guy. You want to cut the rope, so you want to be stamina heavy so you can take the hits. This is what it's telling you in the text. When you are a 6-piece Banshee, you are actually not worried as much about this damage bonus. You're worried about this guy right here. This is what you're doing because you're Rogue. You're getting ammo, and you're taking less damage. This is your job now. Because you're not doing the rogue hunting stuff. When you're a rogue hunter, you know, you might be thinking of yourself as the DPS build. But when you're a rogue Banshee, you're actually going to be building yourself a bruiser and or tank. And this is actually sick as hell for ranking up very quickly. When you have those servers that swarm rogue groups quickly, this is actually a very good solution for developing that manhunt immediately and then bailing on them, moving before they have a chance to swarm you. And even so, this 6-piece still, when you want to build those firepower builds to hunt rogues, it still is helpful. While not rogue damage to manhunt status players is increased by 2% for each manhunt level the player has. So let those schmucks die to the manhunts a few times. You're going to start dealing absurd amounts of damage on top of the 20%. You'll be dealing up to 30% on top of them. 32. It's kind of nice. It's not the highest amount of damage, mind you. This isn't... Like, people talk about Banshee like it's the end-all, be-all. This is what? 32... plus, what? 42... 47. This is 47 flat as damage to auto cover. Manhunts. Very specific. This is nothing. Have you ever run into a Lone Star? Like, people whine so much about Banshee shadow dealing damage. It's absurd to me. Absurd. This gear set, as far as a DPS build, isn't that great to me. As a rogue build, very cool. Very tanky. I love it a lot. DPS build is lazy. It's lazy and half-assed and isn't that great. And very specific. It's only good against, like, manhunts. 20% against rogues? Okay. Sure, I guess. It's so lazy. It doesn't do what you think it does. For a DPS build, you could do way better. But for a tank build, 10% damage resist starting out? Hey, that's not armor we're talking about. We're talking damage resist. Let me show you something. Alright. So that means we got somewhere to start, right? I like where we're starting out. So that's just talking about the gear set and what it's telling you, right? We just talked about the mechanics in the gear set. So it's an on-kill, and I want to take it in the dark zone, right? So it depends on what you're trying to do. I want to take this thing in the dark zone. I want to run the 6-piece. I want to go rogue, okay? So I'm going to run it as a 6-piece. I'm going to be going rogue, so I want to run it as a bit of a tougher build, stamina monster. Which means I'm going to be doing some on-kill stuff. So probably going to be doing health on kill. Probably health on kill. I'm going to keep myself alive. Things like predatory, right? 35% over so many seconds. Going to be good for keeping myself alive. Skill haste won't be as big a deal. Because a lot of the skills I'll be using won't... Frankly, the heals that I can produce won't be enough to do anything for me. Like, I'll be able to do the, this guy, right? This is what everyone can do. You let it cook, gives you a percent heal. That's alright, I can do that. I'm capable of this. Really, I want to just be improving my damage reduction. This is what I'm capable of doing, is the, smart cover. This is what we've been pursuing all along, right? Smart cover, damage reduction. And we've seen, just like with Alpha Bridge, we have some utility here. We can avoid pulses, give out pulses. It's a lot like Precision, that 9.5. We can improve our cooldown, other people's cooldown, a small recovery. It's not great, but if we're out of combat, it makes it so that we can recover past certain thirds. In this case, it's not as helpful. I think we're going to be relying a lot on these two. Trapper and Concealment. I think these are the two that we're going to be going with quite often. Trapper as an aggressive move, shooting at things like Deadeyes and Lone Stars that want to hold on to those cover positions, abuse them for their damage boosts. Things like Cover Shooter for the Big Owl, for that crit hit, that 100% crit hit damage, crit hit chance. For Deadeye, I think this is going to be good. So I'll probably start with Trapper. So far as the second talent, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the performance mods for smart cover. The second talent is probably going to be Immunizer, but I have a little versatility there because it really doesn't matter all that much because I have no electronics in this case. We're going to be doing an on-kill build, which is going to be a lot of things like predatory. We're going to be doing unforgiving because we're doing damage reduction. We're not going for an overheal because we're doing a full 6-piece, so we don't have vigorous. We'd have a shitty overheal anyways because we don't have electronics. Like, there's no... It's a lot of just stamina firearms focused stuff. So I'm thinking, you know, we don't really need anything outside of usually just for us this Immunizer, But if the team demands it, depending on what we're fighting, we can always jump to the EMP. If we're fighting against strikers, hey, the EMP is also good, but so is, you know, crowd control. This taser's pretty good. I'm not against it. The only stuff I would suggest you avoid is stuff like pulse, stuff like first aid. These things demand more electronics, more skill power to be effective. Let someone who's got that do it. You know, it's you don't want to give out a schmuck. Look, you don't want to be a schmuck. And your cooldown's 50. Don't do this. Don't do this to your team. Don't be a schmuck. I mean, I understand there's like defib, but you can revive people. Maybe don't do it. Maybe give yourself a damage bonus slightly, but every 50. Don't do this. Damage reduction. You think you're stacking damage reduction with this? No, don't. Come on. Come on. Be real. Just use this guy. Hide it behind something while you're doing like a cover to cover or hiding behind cover. Make it so you're not doing pred bleeds. Okay? Save yourself some damage somewhere. Don't get crowd controlled. Pop it when you want the 33% or 30%, whichever it is. Be smart about it. Plus, it's an AoE heal for your team. They'll like you more for this. Anywho. Let's see. We're doing on-kill, stamina-based. So we're not really going to be doing any sort of skill haste. Here, we'll jump into Poncho's group. I'm thinking maybe on the gloves it might be a bit much, right? I do have it in there. It might be a bit much. Crit hit chance is a really important stat to have on those gloves. And I have it rolled kind of weird, where it's 5% more health on kill. We already have a few guns. We're going to be running Predatory for sure on one of our guns. So I don't necessarily think we need full 15% health on kill. Could probably use the crit hit chance. I think the adjustment we made on Alpha Bridge was to roll that crit hit chance. I think I'm going to make that adjustment right now ahead of time for this build. We just want to make sure we have the damage available to us. I know we're tanky, but we're a bruiser. We want to be threatening. It's helpful to knock people down. There's no point in having health on kill if you don't knock them down. So that's why, as a bruiser, you wanna be helpful to the team. We'll just leave it that way. We get more resources in a bit.
We will be offering self-defense training for interested civilians on a nightly basis.
So there you go. If I change my mind later on, we'll roll it back to health on kill. But I think this is the wise move. Health on kill. Health on kill. The reason why I'm choosing it on the gloves is because it's a 6% on the gloves and a 4% on the mask. The trade-off here is that we get 10 between the chest and the mask, whereas with the gloves you get a 6% crit hit chance, 4 max on the mask. The trade isn't as bad. It's kind of like the same deal here with the backpack. You get a lower health roll on the backpack, so crit hit damage isn't as bad of a roll. Whereas on the knee pads, if I could, I don't really have them, I would definitely rather have health here. But this is more of a DPS knee pad. Once I get the knee pads here to replace these, I'll definitely take health. We got health already rolled here. That's pretty good on all of these stats. I think this was built ahead of time as a nimble setup, so it was already pretty healthy. Pretty healthy setup. Other than that, I think we're good to go. Would I want more crit hit chance? I don't think I do. I think we're good. I think the 10% health on kill combined with the predatory is going to be good for us. Primary weapon is going to be the Warlord for tanking. Responsive, unforgiving, play rough. This is set up for headshot damage right now, but I think we already figured out that this wasn't good for us. So I'm going to just take these off and save it. Figure out what we use to fix the other build. Alright. Should be available now. Whatever we fixed. There we go. That's a quick way to figure out what you what you changed. So we have these guys. And I can throw these on whatever. This guy. Have this. Omega. Then there's like a site somewhere. Guess I'll hang on to it. It's fine. Oh, this guy can have it. Cool. Alright, I think we're set. There. Hold that for me. I was trying to up... When I was using the headshot damage on this Warlord, I was trying to boost the base damage and just focus on entirely on health on kill between the gloves, the mask, and the chest piece. But the Warlord is kind of fickle. I think if you're going to do what I was doing, you would run a lightweight M4 or a Lavoa and just land those headshots like crazy. Get within the responsive range and just drill, baby, drill. But the Warlord doesn't really allow for that too easily. So we're just going to do crit hit chance on the gloves and do health on kill, and just be tanky. We're going to be tanky as all hell. I think that's the goal here. Bullfrog. Bullfrog is unforgiving. We may try a different Bullfrog here. We got Vicious, Responsive. I may run that guy. Because this one is meant for damage. I don't really need this headshot. There we go. Strip it. Got competent, responsive, vicious, responsive. Yeah, we'll do vicious, responsive. Alright, we'll do this guy. Cool. This is for when they're not looking at you. When you're not tanking. When you're tanking, you're using the other gun. Bullfrog. Bullfrog is for when you're sneaking up on them, you're doing max amount of damage. Vicious, responsive, you're not taking hits. Uncomplicated. There you go. That is the role this gun plays. Optimal range. Yeah. Do as much damage as you can. You're probably going to be doing that to NPCs too. You're trying to minimize the amount of ammo you're using. Which is why I'm using the 7.5 crit hit chance, rate of fire, mag size. I might expand that mag. I think I might.
Best gear for the streets, right?
I may as well, right? I should expand that. I've been fiddling around with these high velocities just to increase crit chance a little bit more because I've I've lost 4% here, right? Ah, we'll keep it the way it is. Alright, Ponch, I think I'm ready.
Okay.
The last bit here is what you want to do as a beefy boy, right? So, we're not going to be worrying about strike back. We're not using our skills too often. Critical save is fun. It's not entirely necessary. We're an on-kill build, so on the move, I think, is a big deal. Adrenaline, keep those bleeds down. I think tack advance is going to be big for bringing back damage. And it'll keep us using our smart cover efficiently. And I think it's up to you. Crit save, adrenaline, right? Are you going to be bleeding a lot? Are you going to be using the damage reduction? Well, it depends what you run into. Dark Zone, you run into a lot of pred bleeds. Hudson Yards. It's messy out there. Oh, he's doing the piers. Terminal. Attack Enforcer. Intense games. Yeah. Burglar. Doing the pier. Bandit. Alright. Cool. Take it out on the road. See what happens. Test some stuff. That's the move to make. You all over to the other side. Alright. Let's make sure we're clear here. Oh my god, this is stash. Guess the expansion stash doesn't matter right now. Worry about all this other stuff later. Let's just get out there and skedaddle.
Hey.
Alright, I'm jumping in, Ponch. Maybe. This might be a dead server. Oh shit, never mind.
Alright.
Oh, they're getting at it, aren't they? I'm going down to DZ1. It looks like they're roguing up down there at the moment.
Okay.
So the goal here is to go rogue and utilize the damage reduction properties of Banshee. Because we're on a stamina heavy build.
Transmissions jammed.
And we're also going to be doing the on-kill properties. So we're going to want to switch to the sawn off when we're killing people. Because that will give us the... Oh, where is it? The predatory and determined procs. So I'll try to remember to do that. If not, I may run that other bullfrog that has... oh boy. Already with the racism. Hell yeah, brothers. I may run that other bullfrog that has predatory in it. So just a quick recap. On the move. Attack advance. Critical save. Combat medic. Because you're a good teammate. You want to use combat medic. Adrenaline's good. I may switch to it in the near future. Oh shit, actually. Oh, it's too late. I was recapping. I let them get away with an extraction. So where are you at, Ponch? Where are you at, Ponch?
I'm getting some mods from this vendor. I'm in DZ 4 or 5. I'm in my menu right now.
Okay. Does anybody need a squad? I got room for 2. Does anyone need an invite? Oh, that's okay.
Tranquere!
Nah, no worries. Lots of rogue nonsense down here.
Agent, I am inbound on your position.
Who's available? Bravo. Tron. There's no one here I recognize. If I could get 2 more of these guys on the squad, that would be nice. Elite Tron looks like he wants to go rogue. Hey, Ponch, can you pass lead, please?
Yeah.
He looks like he's feisty. I don't need a guy who's walking into the wall, though. Already in a group. Okay. There you go.
15 seconds.
Hell yeah. I may just go rogue solo behind these guys. How about you, Gomez? So, anybody need a group? There you go, bud.
Has joined your team.
Goldie? Going with the G's. There we go. Oh, I got a full squad now, Ponch.
Okay, cool.
That's fine. I got no problem with Brazil. Has not stopped me before. Language barrier does not stop me from going rogue. Let's see, what do we got? We got immunizer, pulse, immunizer, and pulse? Cool. And then Ponch is running a taser and a pulse. Hey, Gold, I'm gonna proc us.
Warning. Now entering a contaminated area.
Oh boy. I take green. Since I'm a big boy.
This tanky as fuck.
Warning. Agent on your team is down. Requires assistance.
EMP'd. Hell yeah. Cover to cover moves, increase your damage, roll out. Yeah, teammates are
Friendly
down.
division agent is
Oh,
down.
no sodas to chug. Oh yeah, those are elites. There we go. Get some of my tea back. I wasted that revive on them. Oops. I missed that entirely. that's the damage.
Rogue agent neutral.
Bullfrog for the damage when they're not hitting you. And did you see how they were using the cover?
He got sabotaged. Easy major.
Trapper is now useful, fellas. You're following me, guys. Gotta get my signature back. Follow me. Yes. Now we get to go rogue. Get to utilize my damage reduction. But I would like to have signature. Would be nice, wouldn't it be nice? Another beat. Over here, fellas. Over here.
Exiting the contaminated area.
Oh, we lost somebody. Where is hey, goodies? Where you at? Oh no, he's not here. I'm just gonna proc his status. I think we'll be alright without him.
Warning. Your division affiliation has been disavowed. You are now marked as rogue.
I'm not turning around. That's a pred bleed. Ah. Going behind the car. See, the stability's not bad. Ooh, there it is. On-kill. On-kill.
Reach the indicated location and your
manhunt.
manhunt will be cleared.
And that's why you let the Banshee get the kills. And the group, this whole server should start swarming us at the, you follow me guys, the server's gonna start swarming at the check-in. So just follow. Because this server is packed to the brim. So inevitably people are gonna start warping north. Are you red? No, you're purple. But you, pretty easy to kill anyways. This. Should have mine back shortly. North, fellas, north! But as an on-kill, you want stuff like health on-kill, so you want predatory, you want determined. And it kind of makes me think maybe there's room for like an electronics build, something like talented. Might be interesting, you know, determined talented setup. Be a healer. be interesting. But everything, all signs point to a stamina setup, right? Because you want to be beefy enough to cut a rope. You want to be beefy enough to secure the kills. You want, you know, like, it's very... I can't imagine too many electronics builds that are designed for Banshee. Though, you know, you get the overheal, right? You can do the overheal Banshee. Like, it would make sense.
Status no longer active. Member of your team disavowed inefficient. The team is now marked.
That's rank 2. They're not letting me get the kills, but that's okay. They're just excited. They don't necessarily know that I'm running Banshee either. That's the other thing too. You gotta kind of announce what you're running. Be like 6-piece Banshee. Let me grab these kills for you. Nice kit for your teammates.
I'm sending you a location.
Manhunt.
Reach it and your manhunt will be cleared.
You see how easy it is to get manhunt on a 6-piece Banshee? Like, you should be going rogue on Banshee. Why aren't you doing this? You all are like hunting rogues on this thing, and I'm like, why? Why are you doing this? You get way better rewards. You guys are getting like 4 fucking boxes at a time. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? To stand here on my manhunt, not give a shit. Look at this. You guys are goofy. Tenacious Mask. I like Tenacious Mask still. 10%. DPS is all hell. No more fabric. It's cheating. You get your shit back to get manhunt too easy. You're fighting 12 other people usually on a server. Isn't it getting a little hard to get the manhunts done now? Aren't you guys dying as manhunts?
Warning.
Suck it up.
An agent on your team requires aid immediately.
Oh shit, everybody's dead. Wow. Ah, I'm dead. I was opening my boxes, manhunt. Leave me alone. Poncho's been running the whole time. I'll catch up to him. Run, geese. There's a language barrier. He meant guys. I know what he meant. The message was sent. I know what he meant to say. He meant no harm by his text. Just a language barrier. Brazilians. A fun server. Where's Ponch? Oh, there he is. Ah! Run! Oh, he's headed in the right direction anyways. Ah, we're good. We're good for it. And if you guys got any questions on builds, whatever, throw them out in the chat. Anything, any build. I know I'm working on Banshee right now. I worked on Alpha yesterday. Throw some stuff in the chat. Anything you're working on. Doesn't have to do with the skills I'm using. Doesn't have to do with anything. You want any, I can talk and play at the same time. I do both poorly. Oh my god, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Do it, I believe in you. Ooh, they got this. Ooh, they got this. No, they don't. Molly-oop this. Oh, they did get it. Hell yeah. Easy. Easy. Ooh, did you make it in the server yet? I was wondering when you're gonna show up. I told you I was gonna get out here. Cause I felt bad because we didn't make it in the DZ the other night. We didn't give you an opportunity. Come hang out, bud. I got 2 random Brazilian dudes who don't know too much English. Come hang out. Be a bud. Oh, there's the rogue. Hey, help these guys out. They just went rogue. Let's proc on them. It's nerf or nothing.
Warning. You've disavowed a division and are marked as rogue.
No, got gold over here. Gold. This hole. Oh, and final measure. No, hit them, hit them! Ran into NPCs. Or no, I hit the... Who's in there? I ran into players. Who's the boss one?
Elite is the sticky bomb.
Oh, okay, smash him first.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And don't feed them grenades when we...
Yeah, I didn't see it until I threw the grenade.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active. Readings
Jumping
indicate
in.
This area is safe. Warning. Now exiting the safe area.
So doing a lot of pred bleeds. I have the damage resist. I could switch to adrenaline. Adrenaline seems like the thing to do. But should I get rid of critical save or should I get rid of attack advance? Because I'm running like a tank right now, right? It's like the big question for me. What should I do? I go proc a rogue on these guys who just turned in. think I'll lose crit save. I'll pick up this guy. I'll lose on the move. I'm a on-kill type of guy, but I don't need on. Do I? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. On the move is so good. Ah, I'm so conflicted. Here, we'll lose tack advance. Pick up on the move. Oh, no, I just grabbed steady hands. What am I doing? Okay, I'm set. I'm good. I got what I wanted. I think I got what I wanted. Because we're emphasizing the tank stuff, right? We're a tank.
You are now
Be a
entering
tank.
a contaminated area. Warning. Your division affiliation has been disavowed. You are now marked as rogue. Warning. Agent on your team.
Oh, there's way more than the 4.
Assistance.
Whoops. I should have used my med kit. Critical save.
Incoming supply drops. Calibrating landing zone coordinates.
Did a bad job.
Agent on your team is down.
I gotta play the
Requires
tank role I'm
assistance.
designed for. That K4K dude. He's wearing the K4K tag, not actually K4K, I don't
Confirmed.
think.
Rogue status
Is-
no longer active.
I'm
Leaving
gonna have to
contaminated area.
report some people. Good thing I put the timestamp in. Good thing I timestamped. It's a shame. I went down too quick. I didn't get to proc my med kit. I got killed. We wouldn't have died that fast if I would have med kitted.
Damn, dog.
It's sad that I gotta report so many people so early. Wait for Poncho to get out here. Question. Should I be emphasizing the tanky parts of me, or should I lean a little bit into the attack advance, getting that damage back? Because I did enjoy the damage. I like it. 11:01 p.m. January 5th, 2019. These two players here, these guys just won't let up. They won't let up with the nonsense. You good, Poncho?
Yeah, I was fucking my build.
Yeah.
I'm good now though.
Oh. Oh no.
Warning. Rogue protocol has been activated.
I'm getting bled. I'm just getting caught up.
I wasn't ready, sire.
Oh, jeez.
Os caras matam um cara, velho, já sai correndo mesmo.
Interesting. Best thing since wrestling.
What are you waiting for?
Now entering a safe area. Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
Now, if I want to lean a little bit on Vicious, I can use this overheal from the support station. I'm behind you, Punch.
Rogue agent down. Supply drops will expire in 30 seconds.
Yeah. Got the green, they got the blues.
Alert. Supply drops have expired. Warning. Readings indicate this area is contaminated. Now leaving the contaminated area.
What you feeling like, Bonch?
Oh, I'm gonna hit him right around this corner.
Whoa.
Exiting.
I was going to
Area.
kill that NPC, but now I am dead. Hooray. I wasn't gonna fight that guy, but hell yeah.
Hey, get over here before someone notices you.
Warning. You are exiting the safe area.
I guess I'm fighting that guy now. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Meme? Just roguing up in the DZ, hanging out, being a bud. Going over some Banshee mechanics. Also reporting people apparently. Time is 11:07 p.m. Eastern. Date is 1/5/2019.
A rogue agent has been neutralized.
You know, it's just the usual down here. This paperwork.
You got a bird inbound on your position.
I don't know why they all congregate on the Brazilian servers to be like jerks to the Brazilians. It's like, why? Why come here to say nasty things like that? Like, you're on their servers. Like, you could be anywhere else. Doesn't make sense to me. Yeah. It's just weird. Like, they seek out trouble just to cause it.
Right.
Warning, a nearby agent has gone rogue.
Here's a nomad proc.
That's rough.
Ah, yeah. Use the green to get out of that bleed real quick. I hope they touch that. They cover there. They're not killing anybody so far. Dude, no!
Warning, agent
Another
is
rogue.
down. Requires assistance.
I got shot in the P2H. Godzilla, come save me. I'm over here, Godzilla. Oh no. I'm no longer there.
Rogue agent
Green
down.
proc, blue proc.
You want to see this stuff or not?
You are now entering a safe area.
I want to go rogue and utilize my damage resist.
Warning, you are now leaving the safe area.
Use this warlord. That's what I want to do, Mr. Meme. That's my goal, that's my game plan tonight. But all these dudes keep going rogue before I can do anything about it. I go rogue into them. Plus, I've got two dudes who don't even speak English on this squad, so it makes it kind of tough. I'm into it, though. I'm up for the challenge. We already turned into manhunts on this server. It's just a rowdy, rambunctious server.
I'll be right back.
Oh, they got him. What happened? Oh no. Oh, he's all by himself, though. We could just proc rogue behind him. Now here comes the squad. Using final measure, I think. Oh no, I didn't medkit. No! I was stuck in my scope. I've got critical save. I'm supposed to be critical saving my ass. I just keep missing it.
Your loss if you don't check this out.
Not doing a good job with critical save. Maybe I should just skip critical save and go for attack advance. Just do more damage. Just not using it.
Ye old Rasputin.
Oh, come on.
A rogue agent has been neutralized.
You trying to come up here and fight me, brother? What are you doing? Oh. What is this? Chaos. Wet wipes. I will admit that was a bold play. Oh, I totally whiffed that one. Ah! Where they at?
Warning. You are now entering a contaminated area. Leaving contaminated area.
Give me the tea.
Area has been
There we
secured.
go. I did it. It was me. It was me all along. Cunning, don't need it. Nice. Decisive. I like decisive. This isn't what we're looking for right now. Hate that I gotta do paperwork. Paperwork.
Shut the fuck up.
Alright, I think we're good. Interesting. Interesting. 11:17. These guys really just... Oh, man.
Yo, let me see party leader.
Yeah.
Alert. An agent is now leaving your team.
Yeah, he was already in the chat. He was saying he was going to shoot us. I thought that was what his goal was. But, I mean, if he wants to hang out, I'm down for that, too. I thought he wanted to just hang out on the server and fight. I mean, I'm down to hang out and... Because he wanted...
bored as fuck. I want to do something. We're not doing shit.
I mean, I'm supposed to be going rogue. I mean, that was the goal.
We haven't been going rogue, though. That's the thing.
Well, everybody else has been going rogue around us. Hey, morning, burglar.
Attention. Leaving dark zone.
Hey, get over here before someone notices
Now
you.
entering a safe area.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup
It's a
activated.
rowdy server.
System rebooted.
Warning. You are exiting the safe area.
Yeah, there's already another manhunt group in the south. Already. I'm gonna go. I'm warping down there. Burglar, I'm on a Banshee build.
Proximity coverage
So I think the
only.
last time we talked,
Backup
Burglar, we
activated.
were talking
System
about...
rebooted.
Caution.
What are you doing inviting that guy? I'd gladly flip him.
Invite him.
I'm into it.
That's what I invite him. Fucking get him in.
Yeah. I mean, I'm into flipping him. Hell yeah.
I think that go without saying.
Yeah. I think they're all...
Rogue agent.
You like that? You like that?
Então. Eu nem ia tirar ele.
Hit or miss. I guess you never miss. Huh. Hit or miss. I guess you never miss.
Agent, I am inbound on your position.
Não tá faltando nada.
I got you. I got you, bud. No worries.
Puxa então.
inbound on your position.
Boo, 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 boo. You know what I'm saying?
Starting cargo extraction.
Aww.
Confirmed. Cargo secured.
Oh, I had to restart Joker. I guess Joker was restarting his computer, so I guess if you want to invite him now, he'd
Ready
be
to
in
bring it
there.
on board.
Depende.
30 seconds till extraction complete. Seconds.
Is anybody need a party? Anybody at all? Anybody need a party? Need a party? My guy, do you need a party?
We've got the package.
Hit or miss.
Pickup secured.
Guess they never miss.
Olha esse cara que tem esse nome esquisito aqui.
Why,
né?
dude?
Where's
Tem
that
L, monte de L.
fella
Cara só-
who's 1.8 meme guy?
É BR, sim.
I want him on my squad.
Tried that invite, but you didn't accept it. Oh, I've seen a party, my dude. My guy.
New agent has
He's
joined
got a
your team.
liberator. He's gonna liberate this DZ.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let me know, Joker. If you want to get in, let me know, bud. We're here for you.
That's okay. Okay, boys. Don't even sweat it. Go Libra.
Alert. A member of your team has disavowed division affiliation. Your team will be marked rogue.
Wipe's dead as hell.
Shoot back.
Warning. An agent on your team.
That was a bold proc.
That's a rip.
That was a bold proc right there. Raspy had something to do with that.
No, it didn't.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active. Readings. Warning. Now leaving
Windshield
the safe
wiper
area.
left. Invite Joker now.
Easy 500 ping.
Joker's not even online.
He was online. I thought he was.
Not today.
Don't hurt the cars. What did they do to you? Your mic is hot. You should set the sensitivity up more, my guy. Go to your audio settings. Go to your microphone. And adjust the sensitivity so it goes over whatever is making your mic hum.
Por mim, pode ir.
Huh? Eh? I'm trying to help you out. You're giving away your squad's position, my guy.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
I'm trying to help you out. I'm being bud.
O cara abriu ali, ó.
Oh, send Joker an invite. Don't hurt me, I'm nice. Don't hurt me, I'm nice. I'm trying to help you.
Shut up, children. Shut up, children.
It's child. Children is plural.
Kid. Kid.
I'm trying to help you. Joker's ready for that invite. There it is.
Let me know if I transfer you.
Not yet. Oh, you're good. You're good. Don't hurt him. He's just a boy. Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. Oh, he's... Oh. Why'd you do it? You were just a boy. I tried sending him an invite for my squad and he didn't accept it. He's just solo. Don't hurt me. No.
Joker, what are you up to?
What are you doing, Joker?
Hunting rabbits.
Hunting rabbits. What the fuck?
Yeah, hunting rabbits.
Rabbits in the game.
They don't have those.
Your loss if you don't check this out.
I could say weasels, you know.
E-I-N-G-O. Where's the rest of your squad, fella? Do you need an invite? Are you shaking your head no? I can't tell, you do it really fast. My ping is bad. Everybody rolled out of the contamination event. Successfully hunting the one rogue group that was over there. Well done, everybody. They didn't even achieve manhunt. You have accomplished nothing. Well done. You were rewarded with DZ bucks. Well played. You did nothing. And you were promptly rewarded with nothing. You consider the following. Maybe you should let the rogue group kill some of the schmuckier people among you until they achieve manhunt and then swarm them. So you are rewarded. Use some strategy. Or perhaps go rogue behind another rogue group and get manhunt and be rewarded better still. You know, in-game reward mechanics. Think about what benefits you as the player. Instead of mindlessly shooting at whatever hoves in front of your vision. Use your noodles. Think about it. Come back to me with, you know, your response. Think about it. Here, we're gonna go over there and proc rogue. One of you groups go over there and proc rogue, and then we're all gonna have fun.
Grande boi, viu?
Oh, they're just gonna tease. That's all they're gonna do.
Hey, Gold, can you come over here? Goldzilla? Goldilocks, come here. Are you guys gonna proc rogue with us? Are you guys gonna multi-group? You guys gonna
Oh yeah, they're
help
gonna
us
do
out?
that.
You still haven't fixed your mic. I told you how to fix it. Just fix the sensitivity,
I
schmuck.
don't care.
Just fix it.
Warning. An agent in your vicinity has gone rogue.
Why do you insult me with these late greens?
You think the dark zone's a joke?
Yes, it did. In fact, I'm alive right now.
It wasn't late then. Never late. It's only early. Get it? Get it? Do you get it, Elite?
Yeah,
Elite, do you get it?
I get it.
Elite, do you get it? Do you understand what I'm putting down, my guy?
Contamination event detected below stream. Readings indicate this area is contaminated. Below street level.
Go to the indicated location and batter up to clear your nanoids.
I'm out. See ya.
Hell yeah.
Damage resist.
Now leaving the contaminated area.
I hope you're back there, P2.
Back there, I'm about to pass you. You don't understand. I'm the fastest man in the DZ. You don't understand. I'm cutting. Cutting.
Contamination level critical below strength level.
What build you on?
Better.
Took the lead, buddy.
Remember my last med kit.
Yep.
Rogue status no longer active.
Hit or miss. I guess you never miss. Hit or miss. I guess you never miss.
Sorry, I'll try to do better next time.
Look at all these mad people around me. Very upset in their feelings. I appreciate
They
it.
got me a heavy magazine spring now. 11.2% rate of fire.
Hi guys. How are you? You want proc rogue on me? Go for it.
Just kill while you're idle.
Here you go. Here, come here. Rock Rogue on me, go for it.
Below street level.
Look at all these MG5s. Ooh, is that a Lone Star? Is that a Lone Star? Don't reload on a Lone Star. What are you doing? Switch the weapon. You goofy fuck. Why are you reloading? Oh my god. Do you guys even know what your builds do? What server am I on?
Yeah, pretty much. A server full of no speaking English.
I mean, that's fine. But the problem is when they don't read what their builds do. Dude's fucking reloading his MG5 on a Lone Star. Pretty sure they tell him what to do on that one. Switch the weapon.
Oh, there's a rope for me. Let's go get him rope. Where's the ropey?
It's arriving.
Area has been secured.
Oh, sounds like a good idea.
Goddamn. It hurts me watching a Lone Star reload. Pains me. Ah! 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 Load! Please load. There it is. Almost. I gotta clean the graphics cache again.
You don't cut the rope, man.
Mostly, yeah, I didn't cut the rope because you let me die.
Let you die.
You're sitting on a green, you didn't proc it.
You know I'm the worst one about procking a green. Jesus Christ, you ought to know that by now. Right, Poncho? Oh.
Yeah,
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Esse jogo tava no certificado.
I would have had the rope cut if you procced anything.
You weren't even on the rope, man.
I was dying because I was on the rope, you asshole.
I was up top. I couldn't see you. Sorry, you know. I was trying to kill the guy up top.
You were rogue because I was cutting the rope.
Holy shit. Where are they at?
Oh my god.
Can we change servers or something?
We can. It doesn't matter to me. This is a populated server. This is rowdy as hell out here.
But they're not doing anything.
No, they're all procking rogue.
Brazilians. They're gonna stand.
I mean, there's been multiple manhunts.
Warning.
I mean,
now entering a contaminated area.
You know.
And look, there's a rogue group right there.
They.
We can proc rogue behind them. Joker? Joker blue? Joker blue? Joker. Oh wait, you're not close enough, I guess.
costas.
Never mind.
Oh my god.
Probably go.
We'll try that again, but together.
Alert. An agent
One
is
more
leaving the
time
team.
with healing.
Damn it. Was it because I called him a jerk? And
No, I think he just wants to kill you.
I didn't do it. No, Milk Duds. Don't hurt him, he's just a boy. Hey, don't hurt. No, I'm here to help. Don't stop. I'm here to help. No. Another manhunt. Manhunt. Manhunt.
You know you need this.
Now entering a safe area.
Time to kill the manhunt.
Warning.
I want
You are now leaving the safe area.
this guy. I'm not looking at you. Why were you rogue in the first place, Joker? Multi-procs. We're winning this fight.
Neutralized.
Everything must go. Easy.
Ah,
damn it.
Disavowed a division. Your
Alright,
team is
fine.
now designated rogue.
Hell. I didn't. It's accidental. Don't come up.
Oh, it's accidental? Don't worry. Don't worry. I understand. We're cool. Oh, fuck, we're transferring. Don't worry about it. Service.
Accidental grenade.
Warning. An agent on your team requires aid.
Oh shit. Help. Police, they're coming.
The remaining supply drops will expire. 30 seconds.
Ah!
I tried. Bye.
Oh shit.
Easy.
Yes, your 1v4 was easy. Back to back. Let me finish opening my boxes. Hell yeah. Be back for these.
Alert. Supply drops are now expired.
Gross. So, sure people want those or something. Savage. Right, it's firearms, crit hit chance, LMG. This is LMG Savage. I guess. Through the list. Cool. Go back, pick up the rest of it.
Status no longer active.
Is Joker streaming? I can raid him after this. I'll go check after. Grass. A short stream tonight. It's been good, but you've seen the mechanics of Banshee. I know I didn't talk as much tonight, but I've been PvPing my ass off, so you have to excuse it. The idea here, it's an on-kill build. You're utilizing the damage resist. You can be on cover, out of cover, doesn't much matter. But a lot of the damage resist stuff is on cover, so utilize that. I think there's room for an electronics build that uses first aid for damage resist, extra damage. I think that's in there in this Banshee setup. I might explore that a little bit. But primarily because it's an on-kill, because of the rope cuts and you kill agents, you get more levels, more rogue levels. I think it lends itself towards stuff like health on kill. But that doesn't mean there isn't stuff like talented, stuff like determined. No, there's on-kill for electronics that is viable. Chain reaction, and people forget about this one here. Demolition expert, the hostile with explosion.
Member of your team has disavowed the vision
It's in
affiliation.
there. So there is potentially some sort of electronics build viability here. It is within the grasp of Banshee. So I think it would be interesting to explore Banshee a little bit further. The only thing I don't think it is, if you're going to be going rogue, is a firepower build. Because it's damage resist, it's ammo management. Because if you have a lot of firepower, you're not really worrying about ammo because you're downing everybody with one clip. You only need ammo if you're using a lot of ammo because you don't down anybody, right? So it's just it's a weird build. It's different. Gear set wise, it's different. I don't think people approach it correctly. I think they rely too heavily on it as a DPS build when it's not. It just isn't. I think it's a weak DPS build. If they want DPS, there are way better DPS builds, quite frankly. Way better DPS builds. Lone Star, head and shoulders above Banshee as a DPS build. Just because it relies on LNGs, people shy away from it, but it's far superior.
Confirmed.
Alpha
Rogue
Bridge
status
can
no
do a
longer
lot
active.
more just because you can stack talents and whatnot. It's just they gotta sort it out. They gotta figure out what they're trying to do.
Rogue.
Banshee should either be a bruiser, tank, or some form of support build. On kill at the 6-piece. If it's not a 6-piece, it's got to be some support for another type of build, like a actual damage build, like Predator's Mark. You know, the Pred thing. A lot of people are doing that. I can appreciate the sentiment. You know, a lot of people turn to that right off the bat. I understand that. Because that 10% right at the start of the gear set is good. But the 5% at the level 5 bonus is bad. And the DZ funds is goofy. No one cares about DZ funds, or at least you shouldn't. I guess that about covers it, really. Just manhunts. Manhunting. Getting kills and turning into a manhunter as a rogue. Damage reduction. You know, I feel like this is the key. Keys to victory. I missed completely. Oh, there may be a player behind me. Wiggle worm. I'm on a 16-second timer, and I'm not even a level 1 rogue. Why are you chasing me?
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active.
I gave him the goofiest loop. What a schmuck. Gold's
Alert.
giving it to him.
A member of your team has disavowed division affiliation. The team
Give
will
it
be
to him,
bound
Goldie. Oh yeah, this guy. Wiggle worm. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I believe that's the Lone Star, who isn't actually Lone Star. He's just running that MG5. And not really... I don't know what the deal is with him. Reloading the belt fed. It's a scary task. I don't know what the deal is. But I think we're going to go for one more manhunt, call it a day. We're at 2 hours. Getting caught on garbage bins and stuff. No wiggles, no! Don't come back out this way. Poor wiggle worms. Don't do that, that's 5 to 10. Ooh, that heal. Here, enemies to the east, that's wet wipes. Oh, that's a cosmetic item. Gross. Yeah, let me get the next kill. I'm on my full 6-piece Banshee. Every time I kill somebody, we get double the points. Let's find some people to kill, to maim, to murder. Q building. It looks like they're at the bungalow and they're up at Q building. Stand there and take it.
If you want to clear your manhunt, reach the coordinates I'm sending you.
Alright, east and then south, I guess. Oh, snipper. Oh shit. Grenaded myself. I'm gonna take Trapper. I keep using cover. Hey, let me get those kills. I'm gonna level this up. Should be somebody come up behind us too. Maybe the server emptied. Kinda sucks. Alright, east. Enemies east.
There's Wiggle right behind us. Where y'all going?
Oh, Wiggle behind us? Get him. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
Go for it.
Well, I can't get him.
Yep. We got two coming from the other direction from in front of us. I'm going after Wiggle Worm. There's two in front of us now. Stay on this side of the Deadeye. Ah! Coda, where'd he go? Yeah, I see a lot of them. I'm backing up. I'm gonna loop around them. I'm just gonna head straight to the point because I just looped around a big batch of them. I lost Goldie. You might want to take a checkpoint down there, 100 meters out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna turn it in before anybody gets to me. Yeah.
Confirmed. Rogue
And that's
status no
Banshee
longer
at
active.
work. Hey, bud. Your mic is still hot. Shadow Mask. Hey, that's got that bird resist. That's not what I wanted. I want the knee pads. I got a Banshee Shadow Mask if anybody wants it.
No, I'm good.
Nah.
Tá mostrando pra mim a caçada ainda?
Not maybe.
Que alguém viu?
Brutal, vicious, nah.
Tinha 2 caçadas. O outro só vai tirar. Os outros estão bem perto da meta, né?
Yeah. Wonder what they're all here for. I already turned it in. Paired. Ooh. That's just the basic 700. You know, I might make a Hunter's Faith pretty soon. Got a bunch of snipers worth screwing around with. Classic M60. Not really. Oh, they finally went rogue. Look at them. Look at them go. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitch. Subscribe to my YouTube. Oh my goodness. I'll see you guys another night. It's been fun. Oh, you guys. See you all later. Yeah, I did what I wanted to do tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't stream usually on the weekends. I don't do this.
Alert. Friendly
It's
position
an
agent is
unusual
down.
stream for me.
You get smash yet?
No, I haven't. I need to.
Yeah, you should.
I'm working on it. So I'm in a situation at the moment. Yes, I got priorities. At least I'll have the PO box done like maybe Monday. At the very least after Monday.
Yeah.
Hey Major, you need a group?
I'm in group, bro. Sorry.
Sure, Poncho can send you an invite real quick. You don't need to be with those guys. You could be with us. We're fun. We're exciting. Meet new people.
Wow.
Or you can send me an invite. Do you have room? He's not listening to me. Little schmucks at the top of that rope there.
Warning, a nearby agent has gone rogue.
Schmucks, every last one of them. You want to rainbow them? Or do you want to wait? Oh, they got... they got sticky bombed. That sticky just splattered him. They're already getting wiped out, dude. It's over.
Alert. A member of your team disavowed the division. The team is now marked rogue.
Got bled.
I saw that. That was sick.
Rude.
That was some rude dude stuff. Punisher, go rogue. Save me. Save me. Ow.
Time to earn your place.
Oh, shit. Ah. Ah. Oh, what can I do? Consumable. You hate it, you piece of shit. Quit eating my grenades!
Accidental. 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 They didn't care.
You were only here for himself.
You gotta fight at some point if you want to kill me. sticking around. There's a lot of them. Got no med kits. That's right.
Another agent has joined your team.
Let's see, can I...
No med kits, man. No med kits,
Alert.
and you
An agent is now
died.
leaving your team.
I don't have Nomad. I'm not on a Nomad.
Dude, just cry, just cry.
They do not
You
know
got-
builds out here. It's Banshee build. I could have just kept running. Oh, he's not a very good representative of his home server. Sorry, I'm sorry for Bravo Clan.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer
Sorry for the
active.
Bravo servers. I know you guys are better than what's being served up here. These dudes don't represent you. It's okay. Uh-oh. Some free manhunts.
What are you doing?
Getting some free manhunts.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only.
Tactical?
Backup activated. System rebooted.
Ah, you made it. There you go.
Warning, now entering dog zone.
Oh, they're already dead. Already dead. Ain't nothing going
You are now entering
too
a
crazy on this
contaminated
server.
area.
Everybody's going rogue and they're all pretty easy. Nothing too crazy out here.
Leaving contaminated area.
Just gotta find a mob of them to rogue on, and we're ready to go. Save him, or kill him mercilessly.
Area secure.
Você morreu tudo.
I'm just sitting on my 6-piece Banshee getting us manhunt in no time. There's someone running around with a really strong sticky bomb build. It's funny as hell.
I'm running to y'all.
Well,
Damn. I said, well, damn. Where is? I don't know where everybody's at. Oh, there's sand there. Sand.
Huh?
honestly, I had my fun for the night. I think I'm about done. Plus, I gotta do some paperwork, apparently. I gotta go report some people from earlier. I'd rather not have to sift through a bunch of stuff to do it. What? What do you want? Subscribe to my channel.
Don't try.
What are you talking about? You don't even know what the difference between a Banshee and a Nomad. Talking about don't cry.
You don't.
You guys were like, oh, cool Nomad. I'm wearing a Banshee. You guys don't even know the difference.
No, but you know,
It's pathetic.
you don't even know.
You don't know the difference between builds. I saw Lone Star reloading his MG5. You guys are a joke.
You just go rookie behind us. Yeah. Expect anything of you.
Yeah.
Drops.
Well,
Calibrate
yeah.
landing zone coordinates.
Every time you go rogue in front of us, you die.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems you're not procking right now. I'm all alone. I'm on my lonesome. That's what I thought. And your mic is still hot. I told you how to fix that shit. Fix it already. My God. Yeah, I think I'm done with this server punch. There ain't no reason to keep this up.
Attention.
I
dark zone.
miss the EU servers.
Get over here.
Like
before
they would
someone
get you manhunt and then they would trap you. You
Alert.
20
Another
people
agent is
swarming
claiming
you.
supply
Like
drop.
they had tactics. These guys
Attention.
don't know what the
Nearby
fuck
drop
they're
site
doing.
has been cleared by another agent.
They're just confused children, you know?
Some amateur hour shit going on. I miss you, I miss you. EU. Go play in Russia someday again.
You could. Ooh, Wigglesworms. Wigglesworth went rogue. And Mayor DDG.
It's all good. It was fun while it lasted. Calling it quits. I'll see you later, Punch.
Attention. Proximate supply drop is currently being claimed.
You're the leader now.
You're the fucking whatever.
You're the man now, dog. Is that what you were going for? Is that the website you were gonna refer to? Is that the thing? Is that what you wanted?
Shut the fuck up.
I'm leaving. No stream snipes or anything, but God, what a boring server. As much action as there was, still, remarkably boring server for what it was. I think we could do more damage, relying on the health on kill of the predatory. The HOK of Mask is kind of 10% is kind of wimpy, to be honest with you. It just isn't great. It doesn't feel good. Feels like you could do better. Like it's a nice little bump, but it's not anywhere where you want it. Like you need a nomad HOK, right? So I feel like a nice 4% bump. There you go. A little bit more damage everywhere. It's a little bit better. I still want to fix these knee pads. 9% crit damage is nice, but I think tankier is the way to go there. Get that health roll. This is still fine. I think when you're going for those little bumps in health, keep yourself going on the road. It's not bad. Another roll there, that would be fine, would be exotic damage resilience. I think that's a nice tinky roll. Skill haste isn't really viable there because you have no skill power. There's no skill worth having come back around on you. So, why waste it? Just resist some bleed. Resist some burn. Also resist blasts, grenades, whatever. Not bad. I enjoyed my time with this build. The combination of Warlord and Smart Cover, always fun. I switched between Concealment, Trapper. Trapper is getting more and more use lately. More and more people are using that. They're hitting cover, and I'm shooting them with this, and I'm enjoying it. I'm bouncing off of it myself, so I'm getting not only... Here's the deal, too. It looks bad in comparison to the others, but really it's double, right? Because you're hitting the cover, enemy hits the cover, you're getting damage resistance, they're getting a debuff. It's actually a double, right? It's a double whammy. So think about it in that context. It's actually, Trapper is one of the best things you could be running. So, second ability, I really haven't had anything really to use other than this guy. I mean, they're mostly just anti-pred bleed immunizes and, you know, a buff to the health, you know. Other than that, I mean, the disruptor I probably should have buffed, you know, rolled out once in a while. I felt like it could have been useful at some point, but other than that, immunizer was like top of the list, you know. Avoid bleeds, avoid burns, whatever. But on kill, hey, do it. Do it, do it, do it. Get the, get those Banshee, procs for the rogue status. We were going 3 kills, manhunt. You know? Because you want, what, 3 kills and then your manhunt, level 1. And then 2 more. So that's 5 kills, and you're like manhunt level 5. Max it out with 6 kills. That's really good. That's really fast. That's a you wipe a group and a half. And a lot of people can do that on 1 rainbow, and then just haul ass and turn it in. Ambush people, whatever. Do it to it. Well, that's some Banshee stuff, alright?
Gotta see it to believe it.
So I did a stamina build. I like it. I like stamina stuff. You might want to try an electronics thing at some point with the, that would make your heal better. It would make, instead of health on kill, you would go for skill haste in that regard. It'd make, stuff like your immunizer better. You could go for, instead of damage mitigation, you would go for these heals. You could be a good healer on your team. You could go for a pulse. I feel like that's a strong play there too. So maybe, depending on what I did, if I went for a roll, see, I don't have room for that. At some point, if I get to replace some of this gear and go for stat rolls, I'll try that for you guys, and we'll see how that plays out. But until then, let's get out of here, because I gotta do a bunch of fucking paperwork right after this to go report some nonsensical people. Usual. You end up in the DZ, you just gotta do all that stuff. I don't know how it is as a streamer. I want to thank all the lurkers and everyone in the chat. Active people, Random Burglar, Joker, Mr. Meme. Thank you for dropping in the chat. All of my lurking fellows. Boy Poncho, another viewer. Cog Whistle, Commander Root, Post Giveaway, Ollie Z, Positivity Bot, Rage Racer. I like that name. Slow Cool, living life in the slow lane, and Stockholm, Sweden. I appreciate all of you lurking in the background, being buds. I wish Twitch appreciated you as much as I do. Love a good lurk. It's time to go. Time to say goodbye. Once again. Tomorrow is an art stream. I'm gonna do a. I'm gonna finish my badges. I have 2 more badges, and then I want to do an emote too if I have the time. Nice art stream tomorrow. Wrap up the week. And the P.O. box, I want to get that done either Monday or Tuesday. I have it bought now. I just need to get the key and everything. So we may start having mail streams at some point. Just letting y'all know that's coming up in your future. I have been P2H. You've all been schmucks. I want to remind each and every one of you to lie, cheat, and steal. Somebody has to win, and it should be you. Until next time, thanks for watching. P2H, out.